Good morning, I'm Kat and I'm hoping that the audio is good. I am hosting an event tomorrow and it is going to be a Malaysian themed finger foodie type event. Not a sit down meal, lots of different buffet type things. So I need to get some savoury options, some sweet options, some fruity options and some drinks down. The reason we're doing Malaysian is because my mum is from Malaysia, we're hosting it at my godmother's and she's also from Malaysia. So this just feels like a safe zone for us, our specialite. Okay, savoury food. We have curry puffs and I'm gonna do chicken and vegetarian because we do have some veggies in the room. Noodles, which I didn't want to do like sit down meals, but I'm thinking if I just get some paper bowls, which I need to also buy, I need to go shopping. I just need some bulky stuff, bulkiness to just fill people's stomachs a little bit. Then we're gonna do some nasi lemak onigiri. This is experimental and I've also delegated this task to my godmother. So I'll show you the onigiri and then maybe another time we can make it together. In terms of sweets, I'm gonna do a Gula Melaka coconut layer cake and that will look like something I've never tried before but I've eaten one time and it blew my mind slightly. So I've watched a YouTube video. It was only 1 minute and 7 seconds, I believe. And then continuing with sweets, like what's sweet but also goes in line with the theme of what we're making. And I was trying to rack my brain, what would be familiar to people but also slightly different and go along with the menu. And so I've landed on ginger brownies, stem ginger brownies, candied ginger brownies. That's official sweets. And then just as freshness, I've got some fruits that I want to get. So just cut some mangoes and grapes and have those out. And then drinks wise, Ribena with lychee because we tried it in Malaysia, if you saw that video, and it was a mind-blowing combination. So that's what we're doing today. And it should be good. And I'm gonna take you along for the journey, but first I'm gonna make a coffee. So good. Also, I've done a little plait in my ponytail and I'm loving it, so I just wanted to show everyone now. Okay, so these are the ingredients for the Gula Melaka cake. I've got coconut milk, I've got Gula Melaka, which is coconut sugar from Melaka in Malaysia. Veggie gel, which I'm hoping is the same as Agar powder. Salt, which is coming. A pandan leaf, which is homegrown actually. And then I'm gonna put some water in as well. Yes, perfect. So I also need 100 ml of coconut milk. I've got this one for dessert, which is quite cool. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Does this need stirring? Nah, this is the good stuff all the way through. Okay. Tasty. So it's a 1 minute 30 second long recipe and it says mix all the ingredients until dissolved, bring to boil, add coconut milk. Oh, don't add the coconut milk straight away. Boil for 2 minutes, strain it into a heat resistant mold and then leave it to set. This should be easy. Nice, very nice. 450 mils of boiling water. Three. The pandan leaf smells so good already. Okay, that's it. Now just leave it to set, hopefully. Okay, party people, next up on my list is actually to go food shopping. I need to get some ingredients for the brownies. Do I need to get anything else? Chicken, because for some reason they didn't have skinless boneless chicken thighs last time we went to the supermarket. And that is our cut in this household. But for the curry puffs I'm gonna try minced chicken maybe, because that could be quite fun. And butter and I need more potatoes, shallot potatoes. I think I might need a lot of butter. I'm gonna try and make the pastry for my curry puffs from scratch. Ooh! So I need to look that up, but I'll probably need to get more butter and more flour. Oh, fruit. So mango, what else? Grapes, cucumber, drink. I have rose cordial, oh, Ribena, and napkin bowls cups. That's it. Yes, perfect. Let's go. I've just spent £70 in Tesco and I'm rounding down. That's rounding down. To be fair, I did buy a new jar for my sourdough starter because they need a new home. And I also got a big jug, £10. When we've been hosting, I've been mixing up drinks individually and it takes so long and it's such a faff. And so I really want a big jug just to mix up one staple drink of the night and then I can just pour from there. And so that's the plan for tomorrow, but this jug will obviously last me more than just tomorrow. But I've got my Ribena and I've got the lychees at home already, but I've got my Ribena, I've got sparkling water, but the Ribena with lychee will not be sparkling. But I've got 9 lemons, and I also bought a, what's it called? Lemon squeezer. I got a lemon squeezer so that I can squeeze lemons, not by my hands because I don't like doing it with my hands and I don't like the manual twisty thing. We used to have a machine that would do that for you when I was growing up and it was powerful, but I don't know where it went. And so for the last 3-4 years it's been a squeeze it with your hand situation or it's been a manually twist it on, and I don't like that. The time has come. I finally got a little whip 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 whip, and yeah, we're gonna make some fresh lemonade tomorrow and that shall be sparkling. Yeah, that will be sparkling. So the plan is now, again, they didn't have any skinless boneless chicken thighs, which what's going on? There's so many breasts. Where's the rest of the chicken? So much chicken breast. I don't like it. I do not like it. So yeah, that's a mystery. If anyone in the farming space can help me get to the bottom of that, that'd be great. When I get home, I'm going to make my brownies. Oop, sorry, bless yourself. I'm gonna make my brownies. I'm so excited. I'm just praying they come out really gooey and that the ginger just punches. And they're not too dark for the people who don't like dark chocolate, but they're dark enough for me because I like dark chocolate. So that's my prayer for the brownies. And then I need to start peeling and chopping potatoes, sweet potatoes and Charlotte potatoes. Both of those need getting into the curry puffs. And then I've got to make my curry puff dough. So yeah, this should be a really good day. It's so sunny as well, so color me happy. Okay, so we are in the kitchen again and it's brownie time. Should I put my, it's not an apron day. I've got this ratty jumper on so that I can just be a bit messy and gross. Let us begin. I'm gonna start with butter and chocolate, and you'll see that I've got a lot of butter just in case, because this is what I was rocking with before. That is all I had left. So we need 113 grams. It says microwave the chocolate and the butter together, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So let's bain-marie it. I'm hoping that these are so pang because they sound like my dream brownies. It wants 312 grams of chocolate. You can hear the washing machine going while I'm doing this. Sorry, this is a working household. I wish it weren't so. No, I don't. No, I don't. What? Ah, I wish I had a utility room, but like, I'm sure I'll have one one day. It's okay. I'm gonna get back to you when I'm melting stuff. So this recipe is really interesting because we've got so many other spices going into it. So 1 teaspoon of ginger, the top of the crystallized ginger, which is cool. Oh, you're making a mess. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, sorry, moyo. 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. 1/4 of freshly grated nutmeg. That's a bit bougie, so I've just got normal nutmeg. This nutmeg is bare old. This nutmeg is old school Schwartz. It's just we don't get through it very quickly. We've had this for a very long time. Fine salt, 1/4 teaspoon. I'm not gonna assume that I'll remember to add it later because that's way more than 1/4. And that is all of the spices. Oh, we just gotta add also 1/4 cup of this cocoa powder. 25 G's is actually quite a lot. It's asking for 3 tablespoons of crystallized ginger cut into squares. I don't know what that looks like, so I'm like, what is 4 pieces a tablespoon? That feels like a tablespoon, but maybe I'll just do 13 pieces. 3, There, I found my stem ginger and syrup. I think it would be remiss not to mix it up a little bit. So I'm just gonna, got 4 pieces in there. I'm just gonna do the rest of those. Oh my gosh, this one smells so good. This one smells so good. Oh, okay, gotta try a piece. Gotta just try a little piece. Ah! Oh, it's so tasty. So I'm chopping the ginger into sizes that I want them to be in the brownies, obviously. So that's really, really tiny, baby little pieces. And I've also got just a little dish of sugar that I'm dropping the slices in and rolling in so they don't stick to each other, and then I just end up with like some pieces of brownie with no ginger and then some with loads. So hopefully they have a little bit of a non-stick coating so that they evenly disperse. I think what I'm gonna do is reserve some of these and then chop them up to this kind of size and then mix them at the very last minute. So I have some just chocolate chunks in there. So let's put this on the heat and melt these. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh my days. Okay, I've got my chocolate in there. Do not ask me how I did it, because it wasn't pretty. I'm gonna add everything in to everything now, and then my battery is probably gonna die. So we'll see how much you get to see of this. This is my brownie. I am not so happy with myself / the recipe because it said bake it for 30 minutes, and going in I was like, that sounds like too long, and it definitely was too long because it came out and it was already cooked. There's no softness, fudginess there, which is a shame, but I cooled it properly in the fridge, so now I'm going to cut it into slightly smaller chunks than I'd be able to if it was room temp, and maybe I'll try a little bit just to see how it is. That seems like a ridiculously small piece. What am I doing? What am I doing? How am I sectioning this? I don't know. Oh, okay, there's still a bit of brownie. It's giving like shop bought brownie instead of gourmet soft brownie, but that's all right. Flavor's so good. Fine, I'm happy with that. Fine. Oh, the ginger is like a slow burn. Wow, that is so good. I'm trying to bake some nachos. I don't know why my grill makes that noise. Okay, I've gone for these sizes. And I'm very happy with it. I need to put these away. These are too eatable. Whoa. Oven time. It's not looking cooked yet. That is looking better. Way better. That is what I wanted. Thank you very much. I'll put oven cooking finish. Let's go. Bon appetit. Thank you, Jesus, for this dish. For days. I just really badly hit my head on the cupboard door. I've never done that before, but I've got a little ice pack in here. I'm gonna wrap it up in one of my really cute cloth napkins. Cause you're still gonna make it cute, even if you hit your head on the door. Ow. So I'm excited to see the door-shaped dent I'm gonna have in my head tomorrow as I'm leading an event. Fantastic. The reason I hit my head was because I was picking up leaves because I need a salad to go along with this because it was just too dry. Okay, so I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna make the dough and then I'll show you the technique for actually making the dough. Okay, so the sun is setting. It's getting darker in here. My mum will come in a second and start doing the curry puff filling. But before that, I'm just gonna move my sourdough starter into its new home. And I'm gonna combine the 2 separate starters that I've been cultivating into one. Time for you to join with each other, my dears. Yay! So the other thing I want to do is make some lemonade cordial with my new citrus press. Feels like a massive waste to have all of these unwaxed lemons and not zest them before I squeeze it, so I might just zest a few just so I have some zest in the backstock. So let me zest and then let me squeeze.
Recently, growing mass and thick with the breakfast was reported. Then you have AI.
Alternator the day before, time limit. We have the trade deficits. The surplus nation is in a weaker position because China could be a deal where the U.S. Tom's incredible. He's done $100 billion of tech mergers with my investment.
Good morning, party people. It is 9:20 a.m. and my dough yesterday did not work out. It did not work out at all. It was an absolute nightmare. I've not tried to make that dough before. I didn't use the right type of fat, I believe. So I'm going to Tesco again and I'm gonna buy some ready-made puff pastry. It's okay. This isn't a failure. This is a learning experience. And so consider me on the road. It's not that I've got 2 batches of awful dough in my fridge. What it is that now I know 2 extra ways that you definitely don't make the dough. We shall have to wait until another day when I actually make it myself successfully. And that day will come, but it's not today. Look at my little necklace as well. Look how cute that is. This is by a lady called Caroline something. I'm gonna put her thing up here because she makes the most amazing jewelry and I can't wait to get more of it. And I'll see you back at home. Update on my cut on my head. You can see in the light here where I hit my head yesterday. Ow. I've got the stuff. So I made some curry puffs using the dough that I made last night, and one of them, that does look not absolutely wrong, but it's just not right. And we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna fry up some chicken for the meat ones and then get assembling. Okay, chicken is fried and spiced. Now moving on to here, I have got my jelly thing in there and I'm going to take it out and try and demold it onto here. Eventually it will come out easily. Oh my gosh, it came out so easily! So I'm just gonna slice it and pop it onto this plate. You see the layer, look at the layer. Oh no, it's breaking, oh dear. Let me just put that in the fridge. Okay, I'm gonna mix up some of this potato, curry potato with some of the chicken, and then I'll have 2 different flavors. Curry puff molds are amazing. You don't want to put too much in because otherwise it bulges, the filling will bulge out of the side. Ooh, a little bit like I did that. Okay, that's vegetarian meat. I'm going to do another tray of meat, but I'm going to egg wash these first and then bake them. So I've freestyled a little bit with my egg wash. I've gone 2 egg yolks and some cream and some milk. I'll try a bit. Just some veggie gelatin.
Awesome. Coconut or
Oh. Okay, here we have the final spread from my end for now. So we've got vegetarian curry puffs, meat, then we've got the Gula Melaka coconut koi, and you can see the layers, how they separated, which is so cool. And we've got our stem ginger chocolate brownies, and then here we've got my homemade lemonade syrup, and then we've got some lychees that I'm going to mix with Ribena and water and ice, and that will be a nice drink. And then here I've just got some fruits, so I've got grapes and some mango, and then we'll chop some cucumber as well. And that is half of the food. Car is packed, including Lays.
The other one is quite sticky. So what I do is put a little bit. This one. Okay. There you go. This much, yeah. Spread it a bit in the middle.
Okay, this is the final spread. We've got our, don't look at those ones, we've got our onigiris here, nasu and mac. We've got veggie noodles, hummus with cucumber, grapes, mango, ginger brownies. And then we've got some vegetarian curry puffs, meat curry puffs, and then drinks we've got lychee ribena, and then we've got homemade lemonade.
Chopsticks!
Hey, we can teach you today.
I think this is okay.
I've only recently